Want to know 5 ways to make more money with your ebooks without needing Amazon KDP? As first-time authors, a lot of us think that the only way to make money with our books is when we make a sale on the Amazon platform, but no. If you've watched my video, Stop Publishing Your Books on Amazon KDP and Start Drop Shipping them instead, you would have seen how much more money you can make by selling on your own website instead of selling on the Amazon platform. But that is not the only way I make money with my books, sis. I actually make money a ton of different ways as an author. And so in this video, I'm going to go over 5 different ways you can make money with your books beyond Amazon KDP. And next week, I'll go over even more strategies. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, start using these strategies. And if you're just getting started writing your first book, don't forget to grab my free How to Write Your Book checklist in the description box below to help you get started. Strategy number 1 to make money with your book without needing Amazon KDP is to sell your book with a sales funnel. Sell your book with the sales funnel. In 2009, I wrote and self-published my very first book. It was a Bible study guide, and I sold it through Amazon KDP. And when I made a sale, I made like 25 cents, sis. So here's what I do today. Today, the primary way that I sell my books is through a sales funnel. And a sales funnel is basically a series of web pages that you put together to make more money with the sale after somebody buys your book. Here's the thing, when somebody goes on Amazon.com and purchases your book, that's the only thing they can purchase, right? But when somebody goes to your sales funnel and purchases your book, on the very next page, they can also purchase a second product. And then if they purchase that, on the third page, they can purchase a third product. This is called a sales funnel. And this is actually the way that most of the big author influencers that you know, like Russell Brunson, like Ryan Dice, like Brian Moran, like Lewis Howe, like E.T. Thomas, all those guys, this is the primary way that they sell their books. That's how I do it here at God the Wood Girl as well. I like to follow the people who are making money. And so I usually sell my books through sales funnels. Now, there are some exceptions to this. Sometimes I do sell directly through my site. But the majority of time when you see me promoting a book, like if you'd like to purchase my book, How to Write a Book and Make Money Online, I'm going to send you to my sales funnel. The link is in the description box below. So this video is not going to be an extensive video about sales funnels. If you want one, just comment the word sales funnel below and I'll do one. But basically a sales funnel is just a series of web pages that you build to sell more products after the first book. So the first page you'll have is your tripwire page. That is a sales page where somebody can purchase your book. And then the second website page will be called a core products page. This is where somebody can purchase an additional product. And then the third page will be a profit maximizer or an upsell. You can keep your funnel going for as long as you really want it to, honestly, but at least have those 3 steps. So in order to take action and sell your book through a sales funnel, step number 1, choose your funnel steps. Tripwire page, core product page, upsell page should be the bare minimum. Second, choose your sales funnel software. Most websites do not automatically create funnel steps. It is a specific software you have to use. I use ClickFunnels for my software, but you can use Kartra. You can use, I think it's called Funnel Gorgeous. There's a bunch of websites, softwares that you can use for a funnel. And then third, build out your funnel and start marketing it. Now the marketing piece is key. When you're doing your marketing to promote your book, don't send them to go buy your book on Amazon. Send them to your sales funnel so that you can make more income per sale. So this is the sales funnel software that I use. It's called ClickFunnels. Oh no, the video's not here. It's called ClickFunnels and I love it. I've been using it for a long time. I think I got on ClickFunnels in 2018. Those were the days. But ClickFunnels is great. This is the founder, Russell Brunson. And it's just, I know it so well now that this is just what I use. There are a lot of other ones though that have a lot of features. So I'm not, and by no way am I saying this is the only one. It's just the one that I use. So I love ClickFunnels. I teach ClickFunnels. I adore the founder. I think the way that he does work for the Lord Jesus is beautiful. The pricing is $97 per month and you get unlimited funnels. That's key right here. Just you want to choose a funnel software where they don't limit how many you can build. That is so key. And yeah, this is what I use. So I'll put my affiliate link to ClickFunnels down below. If you end up signing up through my affiliate link, email me. My email is hello@godthewoodgirl.com. So ClickFunnels shows me who signs up through my affiliate link. So if you end up signing up through my affiliate link, email me, let me know. I'll check to make sure, and then I'll send you the template for my funnel. So the one that I teach in Writers Academy and the Faith-Based Author School. So you don't have to start from scratch. Just use my template and build upon it. And that way you can get your first funnel done even quicker. But yeah, I absolutely love ClickFunnels. But again, there's lots of different options that you can use. Step number 2 to make more money with your book beyond using Amazon KDP is to sell the audiobook version of your book. To sell the audiobook version of your book. Most of us are familiar with Amazon Audible. Did you know Audible was owned by Amazon? Yeah. And what's really crazy about Audible is that you can't technically list your audiobook for sale unless you've already published the ebook to Kindle. Because what Amazon does is they link the two together. Now, Amazon is telling us there is a link between selling the ebook version and the audiobook version. They're telling us this because that's how they set up their own platform. So you as the author, when you write your book, there's going to be a percentage of people who don't want to read it, they just want to listen to it. So record the audiobook version of your book. Audiobooks actually sell for more money than the ebooks or the printed books. I'm not sure why this is, but that's something I got to shout out Amazon for Audible. Audible has like really conditioned the market to pay a little bit more money for the audiobook version than the ebook version. So you can actually make more money per sale. I've seen some authors sell their books for $12 and then the audiobooks for $50. It's incredible. It's a huge market and a huge opportunity for you because all you have to do when somebody purchases the book, just say, hey, by the way, do you want the audiobook version? Just like Amazon does. My very first audiobook was Young Christian Love. So I wrote a Christian romance novel in 2012 and I decided to turn it into an audiobook. I recorded it myself. I did all the voices, I did all the different dialects, and it was crazy, man. It took me a very long time to do. I would not do it by myself today. I would just hire somebody. But it is possible to do. You basically record, you edit, you export the MP3 files, and then you just offer the digital MP3 files for sale. So to turn your book into an audiobook, step number 1, prepare your manuscript for audio. So basically in your book, if you have any steps that are visual, like in my ebooks, a lot of times I'll take screenshots and put them in there. Obviously the people listening to the audiobook won't have that, so just get rid of all of that. Number 2, hire a narrator to record your audiobook, or you can use AI, but AI doesn't sound like a narrator. It just doesn't. I'm sorry. So I would hire somebody. You can hire somebody on Fiverr.com. You can hire somebody on ACX.com that is owned by Audible. You can hire somebody on Upwork. You could record the audio yourself if you want to go into a sound booth or order a microphone. That's what I did. And then third, go ahead and edit your audio files yourself using free audio software like Audition, or you can even use video editing software like Adobe Premiere, whatever you want, or you can just hire somebody to do it for you on Fiverr.com, Upwork.com. Export those files as MP3s, upload them to your sales platform in a zip file, and just like that, you have an audiobook that you can sell. So if you've been here a while, you know that I have a subscription platform. It's like my own online TV network. Y'all know I'm a filmmaker, so I love it. It's called Godlywood Girl TV. And on the platform, I just have a bunch of videos. I've recorded podcast episodes. I've recorded tutorials. I've recorded courses. I've recorded. I've got my ebooks on here, and I actually am in the process of taking my audiobooks and recording all of them and putting them on this platform. It's pretty cool. So what's cool is that I'm recording all of them and then I'm editing them into MP3 files, uploading them as videos. And so somebody can come on here and play the entire playlist while they're working, while it's in the background, and listen to this whole entire book. And my goal is to do that for all of my audiobooks and just offer it as an added bonus of subscribing to the Godlywood Girl TV platform. So you don't even have to only sell the MP3 versions of your book. You can add a little thumbnail of your video of your book, export them as video files, and do it as a streaming service like what I'm doing. So I have that for Godlywood Girl TV. And then for my Christian romance novels, I'm going to have a subscription service for my Christian romance novels doing the same exact thing. I love this business model. I love it. Let me know if you want more information about it. Strategy number 3 to make money with your book without needing Amazon KDP, sell the online course version of your book. Sell the online course version of your book. Now, this is actually going to be the most lucrative way that you monetize your book. Because here's what's so cool. People are used to paying thousands of dollars for online courses. Just think about people who go to college and pay for business school or tuition for certain education. They are used to paying thousands of dollars. Me, I paid 60 grand to get my master in business administration. We are used to paying a premium for educational courses. So when you take your book and you turn it into an online course, you are selling to an audience that is already preconditioned to spend thousands of dollars on educational courses. Come back with me to 2014. This is when I just had discovered Justin Atlin, a guy who had made $1 million by the time he was 22 years old selling ebooks through sales funnels. And so I purchased his online course, or actually it was a coaching program. I purchased a seat in his coaching program, and he unveiled how his funnel worked, and he sold the ebook, and then he sold the course version. And he was charging like $2,000, $3,000 for this course. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the math on that, if you have a $2,000 course and you sell 500 copies in a year, you made $1 million. That's the math. So I'm out here trying to sell $2 ebooks, and it was just mind blowing. And so I ended up taking his formula and I turned my book, Unleash Your Legend, into an online course, the Live Your Legend Video Bootcamp, and the rest is history. If you've seen my testimony, if you've heard my testimony, you know that I went from making $200 in a month to $200 in a weekend just by turning it into a course and selling it as a sales funnel. Game changer. And for some reason, as authors, a lot of us feel like we can't create online course versions of our books. I'm not sure why. There is an entire percentage of people who are visual learners. There is a percentage who read books. As authors, most of us are going to be those type of learners where we can read a book and learn something, right? But the world is made up of way more people than us who are authors. There's a percentage of people who have to see it in order to execute it. And so when you take the same formula you teach in your book and record it as an online course, you are showing somebody through video how to take action on what you teach in the book. Of course, this only works if your book teaches a solution to a problem. But if you've been on my video on my YouTube channel for a while, you know that that's what I preach. Only write books that are solutions to problems, right? So you're just going to take that solution that you teach inside of your book, record yourself applying the solution in the course, and sell the online course version. Hear me on this, sis. I really want you to embrace the idea of selling this online course for at least $100. I would love it if you sold it for $500. I would love it even more if you sold it for $1,000. It's way easier to get to your first six-figure year if you sell a course for $1,000. You only have to make 100 sales in the year. Ugh! I would love that for you, but some of you are going to resist this, especially if you're used to selling like $10 ebooks like I was. It's hard to embrace this. But if you can, start out with at least $97 selling that course, because with the $97 course, you sell $1,000 in a year, you make your first six-figure year. Now, the 3 steps for turning your book into an online course. Number 1, you need some sort of camera or recording device. You can use your laptop, you can use a camera like this one that I have the Canon G7X. You can use your cell phone if you have an iPhone or you have one of the latest Androids that film in 4K. Any option is fine as long as you have a recording device. Number 2, go through your book and teach it. That's all you have to do for an online course. You're just teaching somebody what you wrote down in your book. I recommend that you record yourself taking action on the formula you teach in your book. For example, in Unleash Your Legend, I teach you how to discover God's purpose for your life. One of the modules is all about creating a vision board to help paint the picture of your purpose. And so in the Live Your Legend Video Bootcamp, I actually record myself creating a vision board of my God-given purpose. That was so much fun. Number 3, go ahead and edit your videos and upload them to a course hosting platform. I use Thinkific. I've also used Teachable. I've also used Wix. I've also used Shopify. You can use any course hosting platform you want. It really doesn't matter because you're going to be selling this to the people who have purchased your book. So in 2000, I think it was 2000. Let me see what year did I write this? I can't remember what year I wrote this, honestly. But this is a book that I wrote that teaches you how to create your own t-shirt business, how to start a Christian t-shirt business. And in this book, let me see if I can show let me do contact sheet. Yes. Okay. So you can see all of the pages. So in this book, it's a very simple ebook. I take you through how to start your own t-shirt business using print on demand. I literally have screenshots showing people how to do it. I have the detailed steps for them. I do examples inside of the book itself. So the whole goal was to have somebody be able to launch their t-shirt business. And you see, it's short. This book was only 60 pages. And I think I sold it for $27 or $37 or something like that. Now, if you go to godofgirl.com, go to shop, look what I have here. This is the online course version of the exact same information that is in that ebook. It's the exact same information, but Here, I actually recorded myself building the t-shirt business step by step. So in the ebook, you can follow along with the descriptions, with the screen shares, but in the course, I recorded myself building it step by step. So all you have to do is use what I call the pause and play method of learning. You play the video, watch and do the first step, pause the video, take action on your computer. It's a very effective way of teaching somebody the same solution you teach in your ebook. And if you notice this price point, $297, my friend. Ebook was 27, course version 297. Strategy number 4 to make money with your book without needing Amazon KDP, offer live classes to your book readers. Offer live classes to your book readers. Now, what do I mean by live classes? So I wrote a book called The War of Purpose in 2017. In The War of Purpose, I teach the 7 key principles to living God's greatest purpose for your life. For the people who purchased that book, I went on to then offer them live master classes, teaching them certain concepts in the book. For example, one of the concepts that I teach in the book is conducting a SWOT analysis on yourself to see how to find the best strategy to achieve your God-given purpose. So I offered a live $97 class teaching people how to execute a SWOT analysis. And it was really fun. And I offered it straight to the people who purchased War of Purpose. The difference between live classes and online courses is that you are going to be there live on this recording. People are going to be able to ask you questions. You're going to make connections with your actual book readers. And so it's a really cool way to further monetize your book outside of selling it on Amazon KDP. I absolutely love this strategy because it allows me to be able to make a real connection with people. And my favorite thing about teaching live classes to book readers is you get the opportunity to get real live feedback from the people who purchased your book, and it'll help you know what to write second and write third and write fourth. It's one of the best ways to be able to write a whole series of books based off your book readers. I do recommend you take a little bit of public speaking training before you offer a paid live class. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking, honestly, hosting a live class for people who are looking to you for solutions to their problems, because you have to be ready to answer people's questions. You have to be friendly, right, and open and inviting as an educator. You need to be able to be confident in the solution you're teaching, because unfortunately, sometimes people are going to come. I mean, just look at my comment section here on YouTube, right? Sometimes people are just going to come in, they're going to be mad, they're going to be throwing stones at you, and you have to be able to be okay with that and stand solid in the solution that you teach, because everybody has an opinion, right? But take a public speaking class. Even if you don't take an official class, just watch a couple of public speaking tutorials here on YouTube just to kind of get an idea of how to speak with effectiveness, how to communicate effectively, how to really teach the solution to the problem, and then offer those live classes. You can use Zoom.us, or you can do it through a free Facebook group, or you can do it through a private YouTube Live. So many different ways that you can teach a live class. So the 3 steps to take action on this step. Number 1, go through your book and identify every single live class you can teach based on your book. Each piece of your formula should be its own live class. Do not try to teach the whole book formula in one live class. That's what the online course is for. The live class should specifically teach one piece of the formula. That's why we call them master classes. The goal is to master a specific step. Number 2, email your book customers and ask them, these are the classes that I can teach. They're each going to be, hopefully you charge at least $200. Please, 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 but teach their own. But these are the classes I'm going to be able to teach for you to help you take action on these steps. Which one would you like first? And let them choose. And then 3, go ahead and sell that live class and then teach it. Host it and teach it. You don't need slides for a live class. All you need to do is demonstrate the solution that you are talking about in your book. That's all you need to do. You don't need to go create slides. You don't need to make it all fancy. My most effective live classes have been when I'm just literally sitting there with you, the student. I show you the step. I give you some time to take action on the step, and then I review how you did the step. Those have been my best live classes to date. So you girls know I've been selling my book, How to Write a Book and Make Money Online. And so I offered to the people who purchased that book a coaching program. It was like a 4-hour class. Well, this says 3.5 hours. So it was a 3.5-hour class on Zoom. And I taught the girls how to write their book using AI. So it's not relying on AI. This is very important because I don't believe in writing a book 100% through AI. I believe in letting AI assist you and helping you write your book much faster. That's what I taught inside of this course. So it's still what I teach in the ebook, How to Write Your Book. This is your information, but I just teach you in this class how to use AI to get your book done faster. That's the only difference. So this is $397, 3.5 hours, and this was a live coaching session. So I ended up taking the recording and adding it to God Would Grow Faith-Based Author School. So Faith-Based Author School students, when you log in, you'll see it on your dashboard. But the original class was a live coaching master class. It was a live class. The girls were able to ask me questions. I showed the steps. I paused and gave them 15 minutes to do the step on their own computer. And then I came back on camera and I'm like, okay, let me see your girls work. And literally we worked through it step by step. They mastered that process. A small component of the ebook, but they mastered it through this class. That is the goal of a master class. You really want to give people the opportunity to be able to ask you questions, take action on the steps, and learn this skill that you teach in your ebook. And finally, the fifth way to make more money with your book without needing Amazon KDP, distribute your book to other platforms. Distribute your book to other platforms. So when I first started writing and self-publishing books, I had no idea that when I published on Amazon.com, I had the right to publish everywhere else. I didn't know because people don't really talk about this stuff. We think that when we publish on Amazon, like that's the only place we're allowed to, otherwise we're gonna get kicked out of Amazon. That's not true. Don't put your book in Kindle Select and then you can publish it anywhere you want to. And I'm talking about you can publish on Google Books, you can publish on Apple Books, you can publish as audiobooks on different platforms, you can publish to Walmart, you can publish to Barnes & Noble. You can put your book in as many different platforms as humanly possible in order to maximize your earning potential. TikTok Shop, YouTube Shop, Instagram, Facebook Shop, all these different places where you can put your book for sale. Now, there's one thing I really want you to focus on. If you are distributing your book to multiple platforms, make sure you have your copyright in place. I wouldn't risk it. I would not risk publishing my book all over the place and not realizing all the different places it is without having legal protection. So go to copyright.gov, fill out the application form, and make sure you have a legal document protecting your work. Okay? But once you do, go ahead and distribute to multiple platforms. So to take action on this step, number one, write down all the platforms that you want to put your book on. If you're not sure how many platforms you can put your book on, make sure you watch my live. I think I went over 23 different places you can distribute your book. Number two, learn how to distribute your book on each platform. Each platform has its own requirements. For example, if you're publishing on Audible, they have certain requirements for the volume of each sound file. You just have to read the platform's requirements and then format your book accordingly. And then number three, go ahead and publish your book to each platform. Now, if you don't know how to write a book, that is a clear solution to a clear problem. Obviously, these steps really don't matter. So make sure you get into the God Would Grow Faith-Based Author School. I teach you how to write and self-publish your own books that are solutions to problems step by step. Here's a little sneak peek. Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodness, and if you've been struggling to move forward on your journey as a faith-based author, I've created a brand new community called the God Would Grow Faith-Based Author School just for women like you who want to move forward in your purpose as a woman of Christ, writing books. The school includes the Author Toolkit, which has 10 tutorials for 10 different types of Christian books you can write, including nonfiction books, daily devotionals, prayer journals, ebooks. There's a lot in there. You'll get access to the God Would Grow Book Funnel Toolkit, which shows you how to take your book, bundle it up, and put it into a sales funnel, including a lead magnet funnel, a tripwire funnel, and my very favorite, a webinar funnel. You'll get access to the book promotion toolkit, which shows you how to create a marketing plan to promote your funnel, because in order for people to buy our books, right, we have to tell them about it. And that's what the marketing toolkit shows you how to do. Plus, you'll get access to a community of other women who are writing faith-based books just like you are. Sis, you do not have to do this alone. Come join the brand new God Would Grow Faith-Based Author School so you can get the tutorials you need, you can get the community you need, and most importantly, you can get the network that you need to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there. Visit ChristianAuthorSchool.com to fill out the application form and apply today. Now, if you're not sure how to actually turn your book into an actual business and be that faith-based entrepreneur, make sure you watch my free business plan workshop in the description box below. It's only going to be available for a limited amount of time. I did pull this out of God Would Grow TV. So click the link to watch it for free. I'll help you create your very first business plan for your author business. And don't forget to watch this video for even more information to help you get started as a faith-based author.